Hello guys, this is Grace.Filled with another video, and in this video I am talking about 5 of my favorite school supplies and how to keep it simple. This video is in a collaboration with Leilani over at Living with Eve. So once the video is done, make sure you check out the playlist so you can see what she and all the other amazing mamas, some of whom I call friend now, have posted and what they're sharing that their top 5 favorites are. Okay, so I feel like all moms know the basics of like the sticky notes, the crayons, the pencils, the markers, things like that. Those are the basics, right? And then you know my favorite bonuses, which are library cards and games. Let me just quickly give you just a tiny glimpse of some games here in my homeschool room. So there are more, but that's the bulk of them, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but it's just the section that you see behind me. So some stipulations in this video was no binding machines and no laminator. I do have a laminator and I do love it, but I don't have a binding machine, and that is something that's been on my wish list for a very long time, because for those of you who don't know me, I am a homeschooling mommy of 5, 4 of whom I homeschool, and this is going on my 10th year and I don't have a binding system yet. What is going on in my life? Not in any particular order, but number 1 is a whiteboard. Dollar Tree, I picked up these little magnetic tins, and I intend to put their spelling words inside of it and just other fun ways to work on spelling and vocabulary. This is a marker that I got from Walmart, and they clip onto the magnetic board. So again, just being able to hang like your spelling words, your vocabulary words, your language words, being able to hang your marker itself on there. And then last year and this year, we are doing all about reading. So being able to get all of these on the board also. Of course, just your traditional writing on the board, like your welcome or your lesson plans for the day. Schedules, like an AM basket, snacking outside, math, English. And then also you can use this for multiple kids using the little boards that you already, or little magnetic tins that you already have here. Beat that horse, but that is number 1. Okay, number 2 is a 3-hole punch, and this is perfect for being able to punch holes into your material and stick it into file prong folders and into binders, and that just makes it easy to keep up with all the plethora of papers that I'm sure that you are bound to have this year. That helps you keep things neat, tidy, and organized, and it helps you just cut down the need of clutter. Speaking of printers, here's mine. There's nothing so fancy or superior about it. In fact, it's dirty. It needs to be dusted and cleaned, but I'm showing it anyway because this is real life. I wanted to share that one is because we just finished talking about the 3-hole punchers for all your PDFs and printables, and I think that that is something that's underutilized in homeschool is PDFs and printables. If you did not have the funds to buy any homeschool curriculum, you could in fact homeschool your child for free with printables and PDFs that are available out there. And so you just need the printer to print it off. If you have instinct to make the ink cheaper, and this 3-hole puncher. So although they don't go together, they kind of go together. Number 4, I'm sure is no surprise to you. It is a planner, and for those of you who want me to show you more of an in-depth look of our planner for the 2021-2022 school year, just let me know in the comments and I'll do a whole planner series with me. And if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. This is the planner that we did last year, and what I did was just, like I said, printed it and hole punched it. This is a homeschool planner. This year, these are my planners. My homeschool planners for the year for me personally. And then right here, these are the homeschool printables. and homeschool planners for my children. I plan to either hole punch and put them into folders or possibly spiral bound, but of course folders are cheaper, and so that's probably the route that I'm going to go. 2 of them are from this Christian books and they were free, and then I have a third one that came from a Target haul for my oldest, and then I have a pretty pink one for my daughter because she's my only girl out there 4 boys. Okay, talking about the planners, it doesn't go with it, but I love using stamps, I love using stickers, and here is my personal planner. And so some people use their personal planner as your homeschool and personal. Again, I personally have a personal one and a homeschool one, and that typically keeps me on track. But if you kind of wanted to do them both together, I did grab this just so I could show you. And if you guys want to see me lesson plan with a dollar planner, let me know that as well, and I can help you with that. But with this planner, it was $1, and it has the dates, and that is something that is important. And not only that, but a lot of people plan backwards anyway, so you really could just use this to be your date, to keep your attendance, and to record. Last but not least, majority of the sticker books or planners, especially the higher end ones, or even ones that are not, because this came from the back of an Aldi's planner, came with stickers. And so there's just something fun to just have little reminders, and maybe to motivate you to plan if planning isn't your jam, because truly that is a way to stay organized, on point. Homeschool wins, some homeschool success, some homeschool organization, and some homeschool home management. Okay. So number 5 was a tie between 2 things, and I just kind of want to share them both. They're very different, but I just want, in case it'll help you, to share this. So one of the things that I love are these notebooks. It's so simple, right? But these notebooks are going on their like 2nd year now. I did not decide to go out and spend money on buying new books for this year. I'm using the same ones, and because of the material that they're made of, I was able to do that. Typically at the end of the year, your notebooks are falling apart, they're breaking, they're ripped, they're torn, they're worn, but with these types, you can see that it didn't really miss too many beats, and I am able to use that again. So if you can invest a little bit more in a higher quality notebook such as these, they're not like the 10-cent or 20-cent notebooks, but they are probably like the 50, I don't know if they're 50 cents or $1. The point is, if you invest a little bit more, you get a better quality and it lasts a little bit longer. And my last one is highlighters. So I have these Bible highlighters that I absolutely loved. I got them off Amazon, and I like it obviously for Bibles, for Bible study. But these are also really great to use in your planners, to use in your teacher guides. And I love that they don't bleed through. And I love that it has like a little container to keep them in. So this has been just something that I thought was really cool. It's definitely pricier than the traditional highlighters. But again, sometimes in spending a little bit more to get a higher quality, it will last longer and you will have a better product that's not bleeding, that's not fading. Along those same lines are these Frixion highlighters that are erasable. So this is something kind of cool too. I love the erasable ink pens, but to be able to erase your highlight, that's pretty awesome as well. So okay, so here's the deal. I need to say something else. I just can't keep it to myself. I actually don't have many left, but my last tip is index cards. And I know that we use them, but I want us to rethink the way we use them. With index cards, you can make flashcards. You can make games with, you know, you don't have to have the money to buy all these games that I have here. You can make games. You can make cards. You can make anything that you can see. If you can see it, you can make it using these highlighters, using those pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you have. So in this video, I'm not encouraging really to go out and get anything. I'm really just encouraging you to use what you have and maybe showing you and presenting you with ways that maybe you didn't really think about or that you don't utilize to its fullest potential. Because mamas, I'd rather you spend less money on buying and more time on just being present and just loving your family and teaching them well, because that's what it's all about. It's not about buying and the stuff, but it's really about the connections and being with your children. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope this encouraged you in some way. I love you. I appreciate you watching. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm over there at Grace.Filled_Homeschool. My personal page is Grace.Filled_, and then my garden page is Grace.Filled_Gardens. And so if you haven't already, go ahead and find out what we're using for our group studies, for our individual studies, and all that good stuff. I have so many more homeschool videos coming up, so make sure you are subscribed and that you hit the notification bell, because you don't want to miss a beat. You don't want to miss a beat. Hey, you don't want to miss a beat. Yeah. Thanks, Leilani, for such an amazing collaboration. Guys, don't forget to check out the playlist. And until next time, blessings.